Hi, thank you for your interest in joining us for natural skincare and aromatic extracts in April 2025 in Portugal. We had a fantastic time last year. There are different accommodation options available and different things that you can choose to select. So I've just made this short video to talk you through them to make it easier for you to see what's available and what might suit you best. So here we are. Just let me get this nice slides for you. Here we are. Okay, so the venue is just in this beautiful area of Portugal. It's towards the north of Portugal. The nearest airport is Porto, so it's not dry and arid. There are a lot of trees. It's in a river valley, so there's lots of water and consequently lots of herbs. So it's a great place to be working, and it's just glorious. The owners have been lovingly restoring this beautiful villa that's over a century old and renovating it, and it's just gorgeous. It's really atmospheric. So it's not 100% finished, but all the rooms that we're in are finished. There's very every time I go back, more and more has been added to, and it's a real pleasure to see new life being brought into such a gorgeous area. So there we are. That's the view from the front door. It's magnificent, isn't it? It's just so wonderful to be surrounded by nature this way. Here's the front door. So if we go into the house, you can see the beautiful bedrooms. So all the bedrooms in the house are en suite, and there are options for king size, superior king size, and a double room as well inside the house. So they're all en suite. They can be shared as made into a twin room or shared as a couple in the king size or double bed, or you can enjoy a beautiful room to yourself. And I really must emphasize that you do not need to come to this course with someone, either a friend who wants to do the course with you or a spouse or partner just to be with you. You are absolutely encouraged to come on your own. None of the course participants last year came with a partner. A couple of them came with a friend, but most people came on their own, and we had such an amazing time. It was great. So you'll be with a group of people with this shared common interest, and that is very nourishing and encouraging. It's just lovely to be immersed with a group of people with shared common interests who share the same love and passion. It's a great learning environment, and we just had so much fun last year. So the house bedrooms, as I mentioned, these are our most upmarket rooms, the most upmarket accommodation. So they're all en suite. The rooms are large and bright. Most of them are very bright and airy because the house has really large windows. So the price of the accommodation just depends on whether or not you're sharing a room and how big or basic the room is. So this is the highest level that we have, which is the superior king size rooms. So those ones have a bath and a shower. Then there's a king size room. The king size rooms just have a shower, and the double room just has a shower, so they don't have a bath. And you can opt to stay in those on your own, or share with a course participant, or come with a spouse or a friend who isn't actually attending the course. So these are the prices per participant if you're sharing. I'm just going to put my hand up here to say if you're sharing. I'll do, if you're coming with a friend, then that's easy. You can book a twin room together. And various different rooms can be set up as twin rooms, so there are different options for you there. But if you're coming alone but would like to share a twin room with another course participant, I'll do the best I can to facilitate that for you, but I can't guarantee it's an option that will be available, because it depends on another course participant being willing to share as well. So coming on to our next type of accommodation is the poolside rooms. So these are gorgeous as well. This is the outdoor pool. There's a swing, there's a huge cork oak tree. It's just lovely. You can sit around there. There's a lovely courtyard. And this lovely stone building has been converted into accommodation. So these rooms are double or twin, and they're not en suite, but there's a dedicated toilet and shower block in that same stone building. So you don't have an ensuite in your room, but it's just in the same building. So it's not far to go to use the loo or the showers. And again, you can share or you can enjoy one of these rooms for yourself. And the rooms either have a view over the pool or out over the courtyard where we sit out and have our meals together. And the ticket prices are there for you, whether you are enjoying the space to yourself or sharing with another course participant. I've got a separate form just with all the ticket prices, just in case you think I'm skipping over that. I just don't want to get too bogged down in the detail for you here. So the third option we have is there's actually glamping, beautiful bell tents set up in the citrus grove. So the venue has a huge organic garden. I've got lovely photographs to show you, but also lots and lots of citrus trees. And we'll be there in April, which is usually the season where the neroli flowers and the lime flowers, so the orange, the grapefruit, all these lovely mandarin flowers the trees are flowering. So the glamping area is in amongst lots of these citrus trees. So if you choose to be in one of the bell tents in the glamping area, you should be bathed in the smell of the citrus flowers, which is absolutely glorious. So the bell tents are on site. They are quite large. They're set up with double beds or twin beds. The people who stayed in them last year just loved them. Apparently the mattresses are really, really comfortable. In fact, somebody who'd booked a room when she saw the bell tent said, "Oh, can I stay in one of those?" They're just, they are gorgeous. So you can stay in it. They can be set up as double or twin. You can share it or enjoy the space to yourself. They've got electricity. They're lit up at light with lights at night time, which is lovely. There are charging points for your phones and devices. There are shower facilities in that area as well, so you don't need to go and share other ones in other parts of the venue. There's also a lovely cosy caravan on site for you in the glamping area that's got tea and coffee making facilities, room to sit down, and an orange press. So you can literally, assuming the fruit is ripe, which it should be, pick the oranges straight from the tree and take them in and juice them using the orange press. So it's gorgeous. So there's the prices for either sharing or having a bell tent to yourself. This includes the course ticket. So sorry, the course ticket is 6 days of teaching, 5 of which are Lisa and myself teaching, and the 6th day is Mario, our natural perfumery teacher, is teaching. So it's 6 days of classes. It's usually 6 hours of classes a day we do, so 3 in the morning and 3 in the late afternoon. So there's plenty of time to relax and enjoy the area as well. So just so you can see that photograph shows that's a double bed, but there's quite a bit of space in the glamping tent as well, so they're not cramped. So you can, if you want to bring a spouse, a partner, or a friend who is not attending the course, then they don't buy a ticket for the course. They're just, what you're paying is essentially the rate for single occupancy of the accommodation, but with the additional cost of the meals for the person. So it's €350 for the week of meals. So it's, as I said, it's 7 nights of accommodation and food, and it's 6 days of classes. So that's the different rates of all the different accommodation we've looked at there, if you wanted to share them with a spouse or a friend who isn't attending the course, so they don't need a course ticket. So here is the beautiful courtyard area, and we're usually there for our meals. That low stone building you can see in this photo here is the professional kitchen where our meals are prepared for us, and we usually sit outside, although there are sheltered areas we can go into if the weather isn't with us. And the food is just gorgeous. So the kitchen is vegetarian catering, with the options of dairy-free, gluten-free and vegan, or other, if you have other dietary requirements, let us know. The food is just absolutely stunningly beautiful. We were served Thai curry, freshly made sushi by somebody Japanese came in to make those for us. We were served gorgeous fresh pizzas from the pizza oven. We just ate so well. So there's just a supplement to pay if you require anything other than the standard vegetarian meals. So if you're dairy-free, wheat-free, vegan, gluten-free, there's just a small supplement to pay for that. And many of the ingredients are grown right here in the garden. So the vegetables, the fruits, the salads, the herbs, the edible flowers usually come straight from the garden. If you can't bear the thought of a week without meat, then you can go and have meaty meals in the village. You're very, very welcome to go and meat out. Chicken, meat and other dishes are available in the village. There's a takeout and a restaurant within walking distance, so it just means walking back up the hill to the village itself. And if you have hired a car, then there's lots and lots of things within driving distance, so you're not limited to what's available in the village. Several people inquired about surviving the week without meat last year and were determined to go out and eat. And then in the end, none of them did because the food on site was so good. So there we are, that speaks volumes. This is our beautiful classroom where our classes will take place. We're outside in the garden exploring the herbs and collecting them, but then we're inside working with them and making our natural skincare treatments and products. So this is it set up with the tables and chairs, and everybody's got a workstation. So you have some of your equipment for yourself and some things that you share with the other person on your table. And everybody gets, let me rummage around, I have it behind me, everybody gets a printed booklet with the recipes and extract techniques and things so you can write things down. I don't believe in being on a device when you're doing something practical. I always print notes for my classes, whether it's a one-day class or a residential thing. You'll learn much better that way. So you get this big printed manual and worksheets for you to fill out as well when you're there. There we are making different things. Last year, the light is really nice in the classroom, but it's not on the sunniest side of the house. So it's really good because it doesn't get too hot and the ingredients don't get damaged from the light. So it's perfect. And here we are, as you can see, all of us look miserable. That was us. We'd harvested a load of fresh elderflower and roses and we're about to distill them. So we really did have a fantastic time. And in the house, there's even a bar and a library in the house. So the ticket price includes the vegetarian meals and the refreshments, non-alcoholic drinks, teas and coffees throughout the day. But if you want a gin and tonic or wine, then there's the option of purchasing those. There's lovely organic wines that they have as well that are produced on local vineyards. So there's that option too. And here we are, the gorgeous organic gardens. So much love and care goes into these. They're huge, so there's all sorts of things for us to explore. Skincare, herbs, there's just an abundance of them. Olive trees, there's loads and loads of things. It's glorious. That's the olive trees there on the right. They're just absolutely lovely. There we are having a herb walk, people taking notes there about the different skincare herbs we were looking at, and that's us collecting different things to use in our class. So we go through collecting them, drying them, extracting them, distilling them and putting them into products that we make. So you'll leave usually with things like shampoo bars, literally made from plants that we've collected ourselves in the garden and dried and extracted and put into these finished products. So it really is very special. We all loved it last year. So yeah, more photos of the beautiful gardens. I could go on and on and on raving about those. So here you are. We hope that you can join us. That's myself and Lisa Andersen, we're teaching together. That's Catherine and Simon, who own our venue and have been lovingly restoring it and grow and prepare all this wonderful food for us. And that's Mario, who's our natural perfumery teacher. So it will be fabulous if you can join us. If you have any questions, please email me. I'm happy to help as much as I can. I'll send you, if you want to book, just email me and I'll send you the course agreement, just about the how we work together and the terms and conditions. They're really straightforward. There's nothing tricky or difficult in there, but I do need you to read them before you book and accept them before you book. And I think that's it. If there's anything else you'd like, please just email me. I'm happy to help. If you have someone coming with you who's not attending and would like a list of things to do in the area and have suggestions for that, ditto if you are coming early or staying in the area afterwards. We have suggestions for what's in the area. And the nearest airport is Porto, and we have a great local taxi service that we can arrange to collect people. Last year we managed to get everybody down in, I think it was 2 taxi runs. We did really well. The flights just happened to arrive in within a few hours of each other, so that was great. Or you're welcome to make your own way. I can help you with trains and things as well, although the venue is quite rural, but it is absolutely possible to get you quite close to it before you require a taxi transfer from the train station or the bus station. Okay, so listen, thanks very much for your interest. I hope that you find this helpful, and just send me an email and we can take it from there. There we are.